Supreme Court is considering laws this morning that make refusing an alcohol test illegal. The 8 justices heard oral arguments yesterday. It's a crime in several states to refuse a breathalyzer or blood test. Jan Crawford is outside the Supreme Court to show us why some believe police should get a warrant first. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning. So, the Fourth Amendment, it generally says that the government can't search you or your house without a warrant unless you give consent. But it can suspend your license if you refuse a breathalyzer or a blood alcohol test. And in some states, that refusal can send you to jail. Police across the country have relied on blood and breathalyzer tests to fight drunk driving. But in 14 states, police can perform these tests without a warrant. And in some of those states, drivers who refuse could find themselves behind bars. Drivers in Minnesota and North Dakota filed the 3 cases under review after they were pulled over for suspicion of drunk driving.
If a search warrant is required in every case, you're going to take more police officers off the street.
Kathy Keena is a government lawyer fighting against requiring warrants.
In those smaller jurisdictions where there are only 1 or 2 officers and you're requiring them now to get a warrant in every situation, not only is the public safety on the road going to be affected, but just public safety in general.
During the 70-minute debate, some justices seemed to side with the states regarding breath tests. Justice Stephen Breyer said, "What is wrong with a breathalyzer test when it can save lots of lives and is given to those people where there is probable cause?" But other justices questioned whether police could order a blood test for drugs and alcohol without a warrant. Justice Anthony Kennedy, "You're asking us to make it a crime to exercise what many people think of as a constitutional right." Justice Sonia Sotomayor called these laws a very drastic change, asking, "Do we dispense with a very important requirement in our law that before you search, particularly the inside of a person with a needle or in an intrusive way, that you get a warrant?" Now, critics of these laws say this is pure government overreach and that police could easily get a warrant when they're transporting a drunk driving suspect to the hospital where they do those blood tests. A decision in this case and others is expected by June. Gail?
Thank you, Jan, very much.